Without a shadow of a doubt, it's the Crockett Show in social media history. I want to welcome you to another episode of the Warzone. This is breaking news. You know I got something to tell you, so get on the phone and call them and tell them who I am. I'm the five-star general. Seems like the local politicians don't want the meeting to go on tonight about Madison and sexual assault. Well, guess what? The OG is on it. And I'm going to show you why. I'm one of the most dangerous men in America. Sit back and watch, baby. Say, man, I want to welcome you to another episode of the Warzone and tell you thank you for taking the time out to hang out with your boy, the crazy black Republican. Whatever you want to call me, I'm that. Well, I'm that. I'm just letting you know that I am that. So the thing is tonight we're supposed to have this community meeting in regards to James Madison High School. Now, there is a focus group that we put together of some concerned individuals. And guess what? All of y'all are not in the focus group. The ones that run their mouth, about what I can and cannot do. But a lot of y'all are not in the focus group. The way the group was set up is we would all have equal rights. We would all communicate with each other. We wouldn't do anything without conferring with each other. And the thing about it is, somebody violated our trust. Well, in this group, you have a few people, but I'm only going to focus on one. And then people are going to think, oh, well, he's dragging her. No, I'm not. Can y'all hold on just a second? Hold on. No, I wasn't saying anything, y'all. I had a phone call, so just sit tight. Yeah, Thunder, we got a Judas in the group. So we put this group together. And this group was going to work to find, solutions to problems. Well, the first thing is I've tried to work with the Madison community several times. And not the full community. Let's get that right. So I don't want to make a blanket statement like everybody in the Harm Clark community is a Judas, because they're not. They got some beautiful people out there, black, white, Latino, the whole nine yards. But some of these people that I've tried to work with in the past. And, after 10 years of doing this, I need all of y'all to push the share button multiple times. We need to get this thing out there. After 10 years of doing this, I've learned and I've been told that I am like the kid that, hey, Tish, that plays in the sandbox. Tish, I want y'all to listen to this because you're going to be amazed. I'm like the kid that plays in the sandbox by itself. And I don't play well with others. So normally when I get an assignment, I'll go off and I'll do it by myself. Just sit back, Cornetta, Dalton, Hilliard. Just listen to me. And I normally go off by myself and I work my assignments. But this particular one, I had a young lady call me who I didn't like working with, Sean Rushton. And it's not personal with me and Miss Rushton because we kind of squashed our beef. So once we squashed our beef, we put the group together and we're going to look at the issues and then, try to set up a meeting with HISD. Now, take for granted, HISD is not returning her phone calls. At that point, she had met with them before. They didn't address none of her issues. So she was feeling neglected. Okay, well, cool, because they're not gonna ignore me. So we agreed to do things a certain way. We had a meeting with HISD last Tuesday, I think it was. And the meeting was a good meeting with Yolanda Rodriguez and the SSO. And we expressed our concerns, not just academically, but safety-wise, things that were going on in the school of sexual nature that shouldn't be happening on the campus that the principal was aware about. Okay, cool. So of course we have the 2 walkout days. I'm out there. I'm out there by myself because I understood my team, they still work for the man. I don't. I work for me. I work for me. So I'm out there with them protests with them kids who asked me to come. I never told them to walk out the schools. I also, when I was out protesting, I was encouraging kids to go in the building that were not a part of the protest. If you want to go in the building, man, go. Go do what you need to do. But those that chose to exercise their constitutional right, they stayed out the building, and I stayed out there with them to make sure that the law didn't violate them and they didn't violate the law. Okay, so that brings us up to a couple of days ago. Miss Russian wanted to do a community meeting. So I'm like, okay, what is this meeting about? To engage the community, let them know what's going on, blah da 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 da. Okay, we have a group, so we on conference calls, we doing things the right way. And my people told me from day one, don't trust her. Don't trust her. And I'm like, I'm gonna give her a shot. The people, were like, man, she's gonna do what she do. Okay, well, what do she do? Well, she's the type that tries to, and I don't know why she keep picking on me, but you know, get me to open doors for her so that she can go in and do what she wants to do because she has her own agenda. I get that point. But what we're dealing with right now is possible sexual assault on the campus with school-age girls and boys and all of this. This is not the time for you to play with me or play the game. Well, last night we had a meeting on the phone. And she decided this is how I'm going to run the meeting. Now, when she said we should have a meeting, I told her, well, get the venue, make the flyer. Now, y'all remember, I make flyers every day. I don't need nobody to make a flyer for me. But because she wanted to do it, okay, well, do what you do. So she comes in and I mean on the phone and tells us how the meeting is going to go. Well, first of all, that's not how we do things. We all throw ideas out and then we decide how this is going to go. Well, if Gary wants to run the meeting, I say I didn't want to run the meeting. I'm just telling you this meeting has to be impactful and we have to be able to get the information out to the people the way that it needs to get out. So we had a blow up last night and I walked away, and God told me when I walked away, you ain't walking away from nothing. You're going to finish what I told you. So we end up back on the phone call again. We squash our beefs because, I mean, one of the things that she wanted to do was get people to come into this meeting, write their problems down on sticky pads, and we put them on the wall. Break off into groups, write the issues on sticky pads and put them on the wall. Hell no. Hell no. That's not going to work. That's what HISD do. We ain't finna do that. And I'm like, I don't agree with that. That ain't the type of meeting we need to have. We need people to come in and express their concerns. We tell them our concerns, and then we come to a general consensus of what we want to do with this principle. That's what needs to be done. So, she relented, and we'll run the meeting that way. And okay, well, you control the meeting and do what you need to do. And in the process, I'm gonna have my man in the back. If somebody's child has been touched the wrong way, go back there to him, do an official affidavit. That's a sworn statement because I'm planning on doing something else with this. So, okay, cool. So we get up this morning and we get a text like normal from her this morning. Then 30 minutes later, we get a text that the venue has been canceled. Now, our venue was the new substation over there on Nydia Street in the Harm Park area off of Post Oak. The venue had been canceled. And 30 minutes after that, we get another text that she's out the group. She doesn't like the way the direction of the group is going. So my mind started clicking. I was born, but I wasn't born yesterday. Somebody got to you. Somebody got to you. Now, I want y'all to understand the people in the group, ain't nobody told me nothing what I'm finna tell you. Nobody. So the thing is somebody got to you. You said that the venue was canceled, right? Can you tell us how that happened? You never really told us the real. Let me tell you what I know. Let me tell you what happened. You never secured the building. No, sweetheart. You never confirmed the building. So we never had a building to begin with. Now, to make things right, when we figured out that the building went down and we needed a venue, I, of course, jumped into the lead, and I'm going to get a venue, and I paid for it. It's at Bighorn Barbecue tonight, over there off of 288. If you want to come, you're welcome to come. It's at a restaurant, but you don't have to purchase food if you don't want to, because I paid for the room. Okay, so the thing is, you never secured the building. Now you'll call me or you're woofing. Oh, that's not, you never secured the building because we validated it. Not the people in the group. I had my people to do it. We validated it. You never secured the building. Now let me tell you what else happened. I got a strange feeling, and only you would know, you're the Christian in the group, that you were told to stand down by the lady that gives the building to people, Miss Lacey. Didn't you block her number? Only you would know what I'm talking about. You blocked her number. She told you to stand down. And this was after she got a call from a big dog politician who said, don't let this meeting happen. I told you don't play with me. I've told you several times, don't play with me. Y'all hold on a second. I got to show you something. Bear with me. Because I come with receipts, man. I come with receipts. Okay. Let's do this. First of all, you're a volunteer in a school. You're a VIPS volunteer, from what I understand, in a school. And I think that you need to turn your VIPS application in. You know why? Because you have a criminal history. I told you don't play with me. I told you. Now, this is public record. There's nothing that you can do about it. You can be upset, but there's nothing that you can do about it. So let's see who you really are. Let's see who you really are. Sean Elena Boswell. Guess that's your maiden name. Oh, by the way, this is your plea agreement from when you went to jail or when you had a charge. Your fine was of $100, 6 months deferred adjudication. You're guilty, and this is a misdemeanor theft. Maybe that is the reason that you don't run for public office. There you go. Misdemeanor theft. So can you tell me why you on my campus is volunteering and you got a criminal record? You so hot about getting on these campuses, doing what you do, making sure that the money is right, but yet you got a criminal record. Now, somebody don't want this meeting to happen tonight because it might embarrass this principal. And they're covering up the fact that maybe young Black, Latino, white girls have been sexually assaulted. So a local politician gets in my business for this principal. But Madam Principal, I want to talk to you now. Let's talk. Want to talk, Madam Principal? Let's do this here like this. Let's stop that. Let's share the screen. Let's share the screen. Let's share the screen. Madam Principal, can you tell me why you sitting in my schools with a criminal record? Can you tell me why you're in my schools with a criminal record? And this was pulled up on 11/23/2000. Oh, that's today. So this is accurate. Related cases, none found. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's stop right here. Madam Principal, Why are you in my schools with a criminal record? You too have misdemeanor theft on your record. You too have misdemeanor theft on your record. So can you tell me why I got two criminals in the way of us trying to figure out what's going on with these kids being possibly sexually assaulted at this school? One, the big dog volunteer who has a criminal record, who should not even be able to volunteer on a school campus. The other one has a criminal record, and she's the principal, and she shouldn't be able to volunteer. Let's go back in here, baby. That's you. Your bond was $800, theft $20 to $200, 1983. That's you. Let's make sure we got you right. Yeah, Carlotta Brown Outlet. That's your spin number. The way you be doing them kids, sending them to jail, you had a spin number too, little mama. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Your bond was filed on 9/27/97. Your bond was made on 9/27/97. Your bondsman was Arthur Sims Jr. Want to keep messing with me? You want to keep messing with me? You were released. Hold on, let's see. No, that's not 97. I'm sorry. Deferred adjudication terminated 3/17/83. The judging offenses level misdemeanor 3/17/83. So this happened in 83, y'all. But it doesn't matter to me because you should not be on our campuses. And we got money issues with you on our campuses. Money missing, people not getting paid, and you have a history, a criminal history. You have a criminal history that I've got sitting in front of me. Oh, I hope you don't get mad, because if you do, I could keep going. I could keep going. Trust me, this just all I want to show you. I could keep going. So the principal of Madison High School has a criminal history and therefore should not be on our campus at all. There's a history of money coming up missing from somebody that has a criminal history of theft. You have an alumni who tried to backdoor a focus group so that we couldn't have this meeting, and you were told to stand down by the local politicians, the local Democratic politicians, because this is foolishness. So this morning, when you're saying that some of this stuff ain't true, now it all makes sense. Martha Kasich Tatum, if you ever stick your nose in my business again, I will tell these people how you cheated in the election with Larry Green, and the only reason that you ain't in jail is because the witness died. Oh, I just told y'all. Don't play with me. Stay out of my lane. Now, HISD, you're watching. You're watching. The principal of Madison High School has a criminal record, and here is her record. Carlotta Brown Outley, spin number 00432449. Misdemeanor theft, you should not be in my schools. So HISD, what you gonna do now? You gonna sidestep this? Or are you gonna follow district policy? Because there are other principals that have gotten fired by this. Sean Russian, you were told to stand down by the local politicians. You too have a criminal record. Here's your criminal record. Let me put your criminal record up so that you can see. I'm not playing with y'all, bro. I'm not playing with y'all. When it comes to these girls, I'm going to war, man. I'm going to war. Let's put your criminal record up again. This is your criminal record, Sean Boswell Russian. This is your criminal record right here. That's you. That is you. So let's go down here so you can see it, y'all. That's your signature right there, Sean Boswell. And this is you. December 2nd, 1992, theft. So therefore, you should not be allowed to volunteer on our campuses anymore. The same way they did that other little boy from the north side is the same way they finna do you. You should not be allowed to volunteer with our kids anymore. This criminal principal should be terminated immediately, because that's what it is. Yeah, Brown is a criminal. She's a prior criminal. You treat these kids like garbage when you're the criminal. I told y'all don't play with me. I told y'all don't play with me. And then you try to cancel this meeting tonight. And Sean, the politicians tell you to stand down, and you're going to do it when you know African-American girls, Latino girls, white girls are being sexually assaulted in James Madison High School, and you stand down. You have no respect. You have no respect. I don't want to hear your Jesus speeches right now. I don't want to hear we all make mistakes. Some of us don't. Some of us are smart enough not to make them. I don't want to hear your Jesus speeches right now. What you tried to do this morning and backdoor them kids, I told you, don't cross me on this. It is what it is. It is what it is. So here's the thing. What you gonna do? One, I didn't expose your address. So ain't nobody coming to your house. I exposed your public record, your final dispositions, to show the world that the kids that you boo-booing on, you're no better than them, because you've done the same things that some of them have done. So here's my question to you. And Miss Casey Tatum, you better get your James Brown afro looking ass out of my business. You better get your ass up out my business, because the only reason you ain't in the federal penitentiary because your witness died. Oh, what am I talking about? She know what I'm talking about. I want you terminated immediately. Immediately. Because if you allow a criminal to work in our school knowing full well that they are criminals, that tells me everything I need to know. I'm having a great day. Now, y'all who are really interested in what's going on, be at the meeting tonight. The one they tried to stop, the one the local politician tried to stop to save the criminal principal at James Madison High School, who I now have a criminal background record on. Let's make sure we get it straight one last time, baby. Let's make sure we get it straight one last time. I want to say this here. Let's do this here, because I can call you a criminal now, because you are a criminal. That's you right there, ain't it? Ain't that you with the spin number? Man, you are locked up and everything. Did you get your commissary? Miss Carlotta Brown Outley? That's you right there, misdemeanor theft. You need to come up out of our school, man. You need to come up out of our school. And I'm going to tell y'all straight up, the next one of y'all try to cross me in any manner, I'm going to put your business out there too. So what I want y'all to go do is huddle up. Huddle up. Because you ain't got enough people on your team to handle old 5-star. Now, we're going to have this meeting tonight, and we're going to tell the truth in this meeting. These kids coming to tell the truth in this meeting, and they're going to get those affidavits signed because their parents are going to be there with them. And now guess what you finna have? Ooh, class action lawsuit, class action lawsuit. 300,000 what I got? I'm going to break the bank on this one, partner. I'm going to break the bank on this one, man. So won't y'all HID get the woman up out of our school, man? She's a criminal. I said she's a criminal. Here's a criminal record. I need her out my school, please. Can you hurry up and get this criminal out my school? Misdemeanor or felony, I don't care. Can you get this criminal out my school? All them days you treated them kids bad. And you were the criminal the whole time, Madam Principal. Get out. Because I'm going to make them take you out if you don't get out. I'm going to make HISD take you out. Because this time, I'm not letting it go. You knew that those girls were being bothered and you never said anything. Oh, by the way, I should have a very unique visitor tonight. I want to make sure the screen is big. There's a girl that fell asleep on your STAR test a couple of years ago. And she didn't finish it. The test was turned in incompleted. Guess who coming to the meeting tonight? Sworn affidavit. That means somebody cheated on a state mandated test. And it wasn't the teacher because they turned the test in incompleted. But yet she scored some of the highest scores in the school on that test. I told you don't play with me. I told you just to walk away. But see, you got your custom-made carpet in your office. You got all your Democratic politician friends with their foolishness, won't stand up and say nothing. Now I'm going to shut all y'all up. Oh, state mandated tests and cheating on it, Miss Brown? You remember what they did to him in Atlanta, huh? You either come out on your own or I'm going to force them to take you out. I'm going to separate you from your friends. And this ain't personal. Or if it was personal, it'd be a whole different way. But see, this morning with the games that y'all played, Miss Russian, you and your political friends, and the deal that you cut where you would stand down, you sold out every kid in James Madison High School. And I want you to understand something. The venue that I paid for, I told you in a text that we don't need you there. If you come, you will be escorted out. You will be escorted out, little mama. Try me. Let's see how it works. With that being said, try Jesus. Don't try me. I'm telling you, you better try Jesus. Don't try me. Because I ain't that dude. So I ain't that dude. It is what it is. It's the reason I'm the best in the business. Because I expose these rats for who they are. You feel me? Look like old Carlotta Brown outlives the criminal on the campus, and the kids are the good guys. Tell them you're mad at the 5-star general, Miss Russian. You playing with a big boy. This ain't 10 years ago. I got muscle with me now. And I got a hell of a team that you ain't laid eyes on. You criminals, get on, man. We got kids to educate. Until later, I'll holler at you and tell everybody, meet me at Bighorn, because it's on and popping. Bye.